Hello guys, welcome back to another Round Gamer video. This will be an attempt on Plinth level 4 of the Raid Boss Huntress event. This particular Plinth is actually kind of crazy because Huntress seems to have really crazy amount of melee damage which she does. So she's almost like a infiltrator in a way, dealing very high amount of damage. So it's kind of tricky getting some success with her. I did manage to go in with Lithotaur two times. And yeah, it was good. Level 51 Lithotaur. But I want to share a different build, which is using Jinshu. I think there is already some video out there going around. Someone using Jinshu to take out that Huntress very quickly. But this is my attempt. Notice my Jinshu is in Prestige. Do note as well though that if you're gonna try and make success with this sort of build, you do need this 5-star relic, which is Strictest Blade, because you get the melee and the range resist. Because if you look at what skills are on Jinshu, now Jinshu himself, I believe doesn't. Yeah, okay, he's got 35% melee resist on there. So you want to be able to stack more of those melee resist. But if you're not going to do that, at least go with a max, um, a maximum of physical resist, which is what I achieved by using a 4-star Dragon Helm along with one unmatched Lost Medallion relic, which gives 20%. I think, well, this will go 24%, but because Jinshu has 40% elemental resist by default, 40 plus 40 from the helm makes it 80, plus 20 gives it 100, or 90 is the maximum anyway. But one of the key relic in this build is coming up with the Staff of Iron, because and in fact you'll see a lot of people who are taking down this Titan use Staff of Iron with almost any build they do. So let's have a look at the stats on Jinshu before we go in. 62,000 damage and near 100% critical, and armor piercing should not be that important here because she doesn't have too much armor, I would hope. But we'll see. Hopefully the damage will be enough. I did do this once before this, and it did give me, I was able to win fairly comfortably. But hopefully this is a repeatable experiment, and we'll soon find out. Here are the resistances: 100% melee, 100% physical, and some armor there, and some range resist as well, in case Jinshu takes some fire from the enemies. Now, of course, this is only possible because of the Trickster's Blade. When we are looking at the spells, I'm actually going in with mostly shield spells because I just want Jinshu to last, because I think that's more crucial. Just one rage spell there, and I will get 3 rage spells from my Staff of Iron, so that should be enough. That should be enough. And yeah, in terms of troops, all well, basically Panthers, 6k damage. They don't really have great amount of physical resist, 60%, which is just 20% added up from the Lost Medallion. All right, let's give this a go. We'll see how it goes. It's definitely, this event is turning out to be tougher because of the skills probably Huntress has gotten, but and generally, but I do find people, even in my alliance, the lower level players or people who do not have some select set of relics and titans being able to take down level 4 to the max damage. So it's kind of interesting and not great for those kind of players. And yeah, and I'll admit as well, I did the Plinth 3. I think there was one attempt I made. I was just trying playing around. I didn't actually get the max damage. So it is really uh, interesting that the devs have done that. I don't know if it's on purpose or it's just because of how Huntress's invoke skills, the special invoke skills she's gotten, how they are been set out. Maybe that's why. But we'll soon find out. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do is I don't want Jinshu to engage with this infiltrator dude. I'll let one of my Panthers deal with that, maybe 2 of them. That should be enough. And I want my Jinshu to kind of go through this and go straight for Huntress, because that's when the damage is, and that's what I really want to kill. I'm really not bothered by everything else. Archers are going to be the main annoying thing, and I'm going to want to take out some big Omega archers, and Omega spearmen are going to come from the side. So my idea is to use my panthers, move them around to swipe those out. It's quite tricky, this one, but we'll see how it goes. So the battle has begun. Notice that, yeah, Titan is there. I haven't gotten too much damage. And oh no, okay, this was supposed to be me going in there. Right. Okay, rage. Now notice all the panthers are kind of collecting in here. I'm going to separate them out. I actually don't want the panthers interfering. They are kind of cause the damage to go astray. I'm just going to move them around. And oh, right. So you can see the Huntress has the damage decreasing on her. I mean the health decreasing on her. Alright, so let's go and keep the panthers away. Put a shield, because we don't want any of them interfering. Huntress is nearly down. We're about a minute through the battle. And you can see that Jinshu's health hasn't really gone down. Okay, I'm just going to get another shield, although I may not need it. And there you go, guys. I think that took a bit. It wasn't as quick as I would have hoped, but isn't too bad. So there's something which you guys can try out. I'm going to try and do another attempt. I'm going to break this video and I'm going to show you how it works with Lithotaur. Alright, we're back. So this is going to be an attempt using Lithotaur. The key here is, of course, apart from the Night Whisper relic, the 5-star relic, I've got the 4-star Goliath belt. Now this Titan isn't maxed, it's level 56. But good thing about Lithotaur is the fact that he does give a lot of armor, so that will help block any damage without having too many relics on the actual Ragnars or the Goliath. So let me just show you the stats on the Goliaths. You got 16,000 damage, about 500k health, bit of critical chance, bit of armor piercing, and 40% Goliaths resist to physical, 40%. So we'll see how it goes. I've tried this two times before, and it has worked well. But it kind of gets tricky because even that's not 100% physical resist, and Huntress, she really does a lot of melee damage. So we'll see how it goes. I'm always a bit nervous using this. I find my Jinshu to be my go-to person, but Jinshu being maxed doesn't get any XP, and I really hate wasting Titan XP. Now when it comes to this sort of attempt, I actually don't really have a proper strategy, but what I just kind of do is let it run. As before, I just want Lithotaur to actually not engage with the main enemies, but just kind of take out the other ranged units and stuff like that. We'll see, and hopefully that'll work out well. I'm gonna set out. Actually, this infiltrator there is actually pretty deadly. So taking him out is actually quite important. So I'm going to angle a few of my Goliaths into him. And also what I'll be doing is very soon after this battle begins I'm going to drop one Omega Goliath sort of here-ish, here and somewhere there. And really the idea is to totally overwhelm Huntress with Goliaths, and I'll have to make sure all of these Goliaths get to Huntress fairly quickly, or that's kind of hard to ask. Well, let's see how it goes. So, but the battle has begun. I have now set all my Goliaths here. I'm gonna drop one there and one here, and I'm gonna actually drop one of these Oh, you can see the amount of damage that's been done. So I have to get all my troops here very quickly and get some of these guys there as well. So that is easier said than done. As you guys can see, I'm pretty struggling right here. Okay, so rage. Now that the Goliaths are there, there is some hope. Okay, gonna rage them again. Notice how, yeah, okay. The infiltrator really does a big number on this, so I think we'll be all right now. And there you go. So yeah, those archers though, you see on the right, they can do really a lot of damage. So it does work out. Lithotaur, not a bad option as well. But I do get a bit nervous using him because there is that chance that one strong swipe from that infiltrator thing and all that or raged up Huntress will do significant amount of damage. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hope you liked it, and I'll try and post maybe some other videos with some different titans on Plinth 4, and hope your alliance does give this a fair attempt. This is definitely a harder raid boss version. Alright guys, catch you all in another round of my video.